Something I thought I ought to do is have a little bit of a channel introduction. At this point, the things under my own name, just as Richard Walker's account on YouTube, is just me testing YouTube, finding out how this works, doing very little editing on these videos, and just seeing, progress of the yard over the year. It gives me something to look at, a reason to post something, and I can share it with some friends and relatives. I'll try to do something more sophisticated in the future. I think I will. I've thought of different things that might be useful. You don't monetize YouTube. You keep hearing about people making their fortunes or doing YouTube for a living or something like this. You've got to get, what is it? You have to have 1,000 subscribers, have to be on for at least a year, and there's another threshold after which they will consider you for being monetized and having commercials and getting some revenue sharing from the commercial revenue. So any little hobbyist that does some things like I'm doing here, there's no money in it. It's just something for fun. And for now, I'm technology interested, so I'm curious as to how YouTube works. So I've put up some simple videos, and I've informed a few friends, and I think they've actually shown my video a couple times to strangers. It just showed up as related to something they were seeing, and 1 or 2 people have watched one of my videos. It tells you how many minutes people have been watching each one, number of views and number of minutes dedicated to that one, and it gives you some sort of trend over time. How many have subscribed and unsubscribed. I currently have 0 subscribers, and all of about 50 or 60 views or something like that, and some of them are me. Just looking at something from a couple months ago and seeing how it's changed. Nothing that personally identifies anybody. The only geography it does offer, I forget which page it's on, somewhere in the analytics, it lets you see which countries. So I've got a couple of friends in Europe, and there's a little bit of indication of 10% of the views have come from Europe or something like that. But that's it. There's nothing with anybody's name or email or anything that's personally identifiable at all, let alone anything more than the country. And in that country, let's see, I think it just shows you there were like 3 views from this country, and 17 minutes or something like this. That's it. It doesn't give you any more detail than that. So YouTube may know more itself as to who's been watching and how much, but it doesn't share that with the people posting videos. So simple things, enjoying my tomato plants and my yard work, and most of the heavy lifting for the yard is done. It's done, period. 3rd summer, and now I've done everything around the yard that I want to do, and we'll do some odds and ends, and we'll see if we can get some fruit to come off from some of these plants.